So, what happens if we release the ball at the right time and the right velocity in the right direction? Let's have a look at that. This brand of parenting I like to refer to as resourced parenting. We're physically present, not over present, not under present. We're spiritually and emotionally present, not over present, not under present. So we're helping our children to name and identify their emotions. We're helping our children learn how to handle conflict. We're helping our children by equipping them with the skills that they need to manage their own lives. We are inviting them to wrestle at age-appropriate times with big decisions and with big issues spiritually. Mommy, Daddy, is there really a God? Well, rather than imposing my own beliefs, maybe I might get curious. Tell me about why you're asking that, sweetheart, and how can I help you think through that? What questions are coming up for you? Right? I'm resourcing. I'm teaching my child critical thinking rather than giving them my answer, which I want to be their answer. I'm helping them to think. I'm helping them to grow. I'm teaching them the skills that they're going to need to launch effectively so that when they leave me, they are resourced to truly be capable adults. This type of parenting that is creating safety, physically, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, that is being present, but not engulfing and not abandoning, and that is providing my children the space to fail as well as the space to succeed. And that's very important. Allowing our children to fail, to do it right, to not get picked and not get invited is actually a critical skill in being able to emerge into adulthood and able to thrive. When we do that, not perfectly, but on average, much of the time, we give our children the best opportunity to become resilient. And resilient, resourceful, resourced children is probably the goal that you and I have for the trajectory of the balls that have been entrusted to us. Make sense? Okay. Now, here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to think about how you were parented. I want you to think about each of your primary caregivers if you had more than one. If you didn't, just think about your primary. And go ahead and take a color. I'll just do black so you can see it. And mark for each of your parents approximately where were they in releasing you as a unique ball. Go ahead and take a minute on your worksheet and literally draw that line. You may notice something interesting as you do that visually. Two parents will always parent differently because we're each unique people. You may have had 4 parents. If your parents were divorced and remarried, however many you have, you may notice something interesting. It's called polarization. If one parent tends toward one extreme, the other parent is likely to overcompensate to the other extreme. And since we tend to marry our opposite, this makes lots of sense. Just notice where and how you were parented and how that prepared you when you were 18 to launch into the adult world.